Greetings all, Fanny here for Aries' weekend message. Well, that's a way to start. I'm going to put that big old chunk of something back because I'm trying to refine the messages for you guys. The first card that did come out and I am taking is the Ace of Diamonds, which is a wonderful sign of the success that my collective has been going through. Every single one of us in all 12 signs, between the hundreds of people that have followed me, have been going through these massive leveling ups, leaving behind what no longer serves them so that they can accept and integrate the life that they have been trying to create for themselves. And this Ace of Diamonds is coming in as your seed of good fortune. Now, that is a seed that you have to nourish. It isn't just you start, say, for a business, it isn't just you start an LLC and you put product out there. There has to be a continuation of work and support, refining the product, building the website, creating platforms so people can hear about your product. It takes a lot of work to create a seed into an orchard, but that is possible for you, Aries. And if you are willing to accept the fact that you do not know everything at this moment, I believe you will be successful. Because one of the biggest problems that Aries run into, and this is coming from the little sister of an Aries, is they do not let their ego take that hurt. Everything is taken very, very personally, and I'm not surprised. Aries, being the first of the wheel, sometimes are brand new souls that have never been on this realm before. And so they have a lack of fulfillment, and they aren't sure what does fulfill them. And so they have to go around to all of these different things, but this is where blockages and trauma and hurt come up. This is where we subscribe to ideologies and lifestyles that does not resonate with the person that we came here to be. And this creates the infighting, the pain of a situation, because your soul is trying to tell you you're not supposed to be there, but the ego doesn't want to hear anything different, because the ego doesn't want to admit that they were wrong. The ego doesn't want to admit that they did not know something. But my love, we have all been there before. We've all had to admit that we were wrong. I myself have a very hard time doing that, but it's something that I'm actively getting better on. The awareness that you have when you make a mistake is a strength. The blind thought that you are perfect is a weakness, because it means you have no room to improve. You do not let yourself improve. You do not let yourself release what isn't supposed to be yours. You are not going to obtain fulfillment from the current situation and environment. It will never give you what you are looking for, and you will just make yourself miserable by trying to continuously fill their cups with when you have nothing. When you have nothing left to give to this situation. They have taken everything from you. They have tried to take your light from you, my love. And that is what Spirit is booting out. They're trying to bring in the balance. And I could keep going. 9 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords in reverse. You don't deserve this. Aries, please. You are not broken, a mistake, for admitting that you made a mistake. Vanna, come down, love. I don't know why I was getting so exasperated right there, but there is something so much better and brighter for you once you admit that there is nothing left in this situation. There is no balance. There is no harmony for you here. And so you have to step out and step forward to that new diamond, to that new possibility, because it's something you deserve. And Spirit has been trying to bring in these things for you, trying to show you that this is not where it is, my love. Rejection is divine protection, but free will be damned. We can trap ourselves. So often we do. We trap ourselves in a hell of our own creation because we think it has to be how we originally thought it was. We think that our idea of happiness in the plan is the only way it could happen, and we ignore everything else. When Spirit is screaming at you The situation is trying to scream at you that this is not right. There is something else, but that requires a leap of faith. That you will find something else, that you will find something better, that yes, you will have to go through a struggle in the lull without this. But you have to go through that if you want to achieve the goal that you are having. Like, I feel like a very frustrated parent. And I'm 24. I have dogs to take care of. That's the extent of my parentage. But I feel this incredible love and frustration of you're banging your head against the wall and wondering why you have a headache, darling. Please. Spirit, what can we give Aries to help them see? Thank you. Goal setting. While it is important to have a targeted goal, please let that shift. You are not going to be the same person at the end of your journey than you are right now. You're not the same person that you were at the beginning of the year. We're halfway through this year and you are not the same person. If you fundamentally are, then you are trapping yourself in the current ego that you are subscribing to, and you will never grow. You will never develop, and you will never reach the happiness that you desire, because it is not where you are, because you have never had it there. And doing the same thing and expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. Please, my love, you are being too hard on yourself to become something to somebody, to become everything. Become nobody. Become comfortable with the idea that you do not have to be a single thing for anyone else but yourself. Write your own story for what you want it to be, not what your parents told you you had to be, not what your siblings or society or teachers or anyone outside of yourself told you you have to be, because you know it wasn't fulfilling. And it wasn't even just fulfilling, it actively drained your divinity. It actively drained everything that made you the beautiful rock star that you are, darling. Please. Spirit wants to give this to you, but you have to accept that happiness is not where you are standing right now. That it is a journey and a struggle that you will go through, but is worth every slog, every fight, and every rough night. Because where you are now is nowhere near your happiness. And you can't even begin to start down that journey without first deciding that you deserve it. And taking that leap of faith that there is something greater and more beautiful than anything you have previously received. Believe that, Aries, because it's the truth. Have a beautiful day, my love.